Right, let's see what is going on here. So, Jello, good evening and welcome back. I'm just getting the mini screen set up so we can get going. And we should be live. So there we go. So yes, good evening and welcome back. There. What's this? Okay, I'll come with you in a minute. Alright, so we'll go ahead and say Jello all for the chat, and don't forget to come say hi Spoon, and we'll get things going and things like that. So let me see what's going on. There we go. Screen's now. Yeah, the screen's working. So yes, don't forget to come say hi. Let's go ahead and grab the links so you can all interact with ourselves. So we have up first is our where is it? Discord. So come join us on Discord and have a chat there. Have a look at what we've got going, what we've been up to, and things like that. I've got to dig out some bits and get some more photos put up. We have a link there to our Facebook account. So yes, come join us on Facebook, where you can have a chat with myself. Don't forget to drop us a message first, and I'll accept you straight away. I'll do each week accept quite a few people. Some stay, some don't. A lot of them are fakes, but then they get taken off anyway. We also have a link there to the Fiverr store, so go ahead and have a look at some Fiverr goodies. We have the Instagram. Have a look at the photos that we're putting out, and there'll be links to video playlists. We have our Twitch account, so yes, come join us on Twitch where we do all our live streams, and we'll get things going like that. We are currently doing a competition at the minute. As soon as we hit 200 members, we'll spin a wheel and we'll give that winner a box of goodies and a gift card of their choosing of the bunch we have. Got some more coming through the post once the post is been. We have our Twitter account, so come join us on Twitter. Hit those retweets for every time we go live, or even hit the retweets of the videos when they do come out from YouTube. And with YouTube, we have a family-friendly YouTube channel where we do gameplays of Lego games, Minecraft games, and any other family-friendly games. We also have the YouTube adult account where we are currently doing the Hachette builds of the Titanic, the Eddie Stobar, and the Disney's Doll's House for Wera. We also have on there from our contacts is the Lego products. We have Legoland exclusive. We have the creator kits. We've got Lego City kits. We've got the Ecto 1. We've got the Baby Yoda, aka the child. We've got a lot, and we've got a lot more kits coming through. We've had the Muppets come out. We had the Halloween sets from them. I've got to chase up the missing bricks, so I'll be going that way soon. So I'll give them a little shout out and mention it, because we've got some tickets there to go see some people. By the time this comes out, it's already been gone and everything else, because I am recording 1st of December, so happy 1st of December to everyone. But when you get to watch this, I think it's middle February sort of thing, because I've had to stretch a lot of the videos out. But we're going to crack on with this one very shortly. So if you haven't yet and you're watching this on YouTube, go down into the description of the video, because in there are all the links to the social media accounts and obviously the people that we are also following that is doing this build as well. I'm not sure if they're at the same level as us or not, but we'll soon find out. So let's head over to Twitter and see those retweets. Right, so no tweet's not working there, so let's go all the way back round the long routes and grab Twitter, see what's going on. So while we're waiting for that, let's have a look at the chat here. So, hi there Roy, how you doing? Hi there Claire, how you doing? Yeah, Webby's at work. So let's have a look here. So right, so let's have a look at the retweets. Oh, bit of a change around. So in first we have a Wabbit, in second we have Roy, and in third we have Claire. Thank you very much, you three, for being the top retweeters. You do retweet afterwards, thank you very much, but sadly you've just missed out. It's now time to move on and get this going. So let's see, let's go mini screens back. Yep. Right, so let's move on to 39. I've been called out yet again. So alright, so I might have to do something and have a quick look, but I've been called out yet again, so we'll see how it goes. So 3, 2, 1, and in we go. So according to the website, we have details and that, and obviously from 38 we've got details. And yes, packet unopened. Unopened. You can see fully sealed up. Hasn't been opened at all. And I've been called out of opening packets up and then resealing them and reading everything. So we'll say what it is. But we have got to this stage. A lot of this was a bit of guesswork, but when it comes to the engine details itself, we obviously used a booklet for it, which I did say in the early episodes that if it's a lot of fiddly stuff or details, we need to make sure it's done right. We'll look at the booklet. Otherwise, if it's common sense, then we'll do it ourselves. So a lot of that was common sense and a lot of that was book. So there we go. So we have a box of goodies and the booklet. So we'll put the booklet to one side and we'll grab our trusty blade, and we only get a small amount of blade out, so a grown up competent person can use one of these, and then it's just gently across the tape, making sure it's open, and then put the blade away. So away from your phone towards your chum, as I was saying. And then we're going to open up like I'm doing. You're the first ones to see what's going on. So what we've got here then? Right, so we have some plastic clamps, which obviously will go. Let's move that up there a minute, so it's out the way. So they will go what looks like across the shafts, stop the shafts from moving out of place. We have more clamps and details, so obviously we'll have to revert back to the booklet for that. And we've got one of them engine support bits. What else we got here? We have some screws, AP screws, great, and AP screws. Right, okay, so we've got 2 lots of AP screws. They look identical to the light. We've got 3 lots of AP screws. Right, I don't know if that's supposed to be right. I will have to now check the box, or the book. Box is empty. I'm not going to make that mistake again. And in the collection it goes. Right, so we have some tracing paper for the kids. Oh, we have some nice shiny plastic. So that's the internal catwalk, which obviously sits in there, obviously underneath the pipes. So I don't know how we'll get that in there without causing any problems. I don't know which way round yet, but we'll soon sort that out. And we have some more, looks like, details here. So more tracing paper. There we go. Hey, loads of bits of plastic. A couple of identical pieces. There you go, identical, identical, and identical. So yeah, we've got some identical pieces, but 3 lots of AP screws. I'll have to double check that. But very quickly, 6. Right, so AP screws. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. Okay. I'll go with that then. So, because we've got details, we'll be going through there, but we'll make a start on what we know, which is these clamps. Why have I got some extra clamps there? I've got some details there. So let's move these to one side. Over there, and then we'll make a start getting everything else in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So why have they given us more clamps then? Okay, so we'll grab these two out. I'll put the clamps in place, and then obviously we'll work with the details afterwards. Oh! Oh! Sugar plums. I've just realised something. I've messed up. There's something that I was supposed to done today. Oh, I've got to make a phone call. Very, very important phone call. I'll do that straight after the stream. Oh, sugar plums. Why didn't it come? Why didn't it activate on the planner? Why didn't you tell me? Let's mute you before you go off. Alright, so let's put that there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clamps, and we'll make a start with these screws. So we'll grab one packet and we'll start clamping these down. So we'll grab our trusty screwdriver and we'll grab one of the clamps and we'll place it across there. It's got to sit that way, and then we'll do the rest as well. So we've got one in there. Ooh, come on. One there. Don't tighten it up too much, because obviously you've got to make sure we get the other side in, and we don't put any undue strain and tension on it all, and we'll just clamp it down nicely. There we go, that's one down. There we go, that's two. And again, we'll move on to the next one. Ooh. Put one in across the middle there. There we go, so we've got a bit of movement, so if we need to adjust, we can before the second screw goes in. So we have one there, one there, two. Then we'll get another, two clamps for the back, two for the front, and we have a spare one. Interesting. Alright, so we'll put that one to one side because it's a spare. AP screws as well. Oh, okay. And I will just start using these ones up, and then we'll just put things away afterwards. Right, so that's one empty packet. Got some nice spare ones as well. So it's 2, 4. That's going to be at least 12 screws used. There we go, that's that one in. I would have done them sooner, but unfortunately we didn't have the clamps to put them in. If we had the clamps, I'm sure we would have put them in. But again, it's a part work build, and we just build it up as we go, taking our time, trying not to rush anything. So I will be getting my non-sponsored glue out soon for the details. Bit of junk there. Right. So we get some more screws, and we'll start seeing how else it goes. What I'll do, I will spin it around again and go from there. But yeah, last episode, which we done a back-to-back yesterday, obviously time of recording, we actually tested the motor. So I don't know if it's going to be yesterday's stream or last week's stream, that's you would have seen the motor running. I will try and get a video of it up on the Discord as well as Facebook and all that, and we'll see how things go. Right, this I'll keep it that way so you can actually see what's going on. So another one goes there. Someone might point out, oh, you've got a bit of rust. It's not rust, it's a bit of paint that I'll put on the shafts so you can actually see them moving. Because a lot of people say, oh, you can't see anything when it's moving. But yeah, we've done it so you can see some sort of movement. Also, I am looking out for a replacement test kit so I can then modify it so it counteracts with the other board as well, and the board. So we need the 2 test boards, so I can then try and incorporate both of them together and go from there. I will point out where the rust is, people will say, but it's not rust. You got one there, one around the bottom there, and one there, which is number 92 from the pot of paint I've got, which was recommended by one of the model kits for when I was doing the kids' homework of the Titanic themselves. I have spoke to the head teacher, and the head teacher is actually thinking about doing the Titanic again and doing a competition of who can build the best Titanic. There's going to be one that's obviously just of the Titanic, one will be if it has anything as well, so there's a chance of winning 1 or 2. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can actually take part in the competition with the youngest, and we can go from there. Right, so that's them in place. As you can see, they're all clamped down, but we have a spare one, so I'm assuming we've got to save that one, and it'll be going there. No, that's a bit too short. No, fit there. I think that's a spare one at the minute. So we'll keep that to one side. Don't think there is anything else. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And yeah, we must have 3 spare ones. So we'll put them 2 packets together in a moment. And then we'll move on to the lovely decorations. I'm going to quickly do a 60-second ad break so I can now get things set up. So we'll go be right back, and we'll do 3, 2, 1 and an ad break. So while the ad break is going ahead, I can quickly adjust myself so I can look over the build, and we can use the instructions on how to put it together. I don't think I'll be needing a screwdriver no more, so I can put that away and we'll be ready. So we're going to work backwards sort of thing, and we'll get things going. So, oh, I've got to turn the mat over. There we go. Get the dirty side out, and we are good to go. Oh, still got a bit of time, so we're good. We'll go through the rest of the parts as well and see what they all come up with. Yeah, it'd be interesting how to get that in without taking the engines apart. Well, let's see. We've got a bit of practice to go. So it looks like one of each. So we'll go like that, like that, like that. We'll work inside out, outside in, and we'll get the rest of it. Right, so welcome back from the ad break. We're just finishing off, and we'll go ahead and grab everything back out. So there's the booklet ready, and we'll just get this lot out. I know where one of them goes. That's easy enough to sort out. Looks like I've got two there. So one for each engine, one for each engine. And that goes on the back. I know about this one, which is obviously that part there, which was easy enough because we've done it on the previous engine. Alright, let's go ahead and find out what the instructions say. So we have the shaft plate, which obviously sits on the back of the engine. As you can see on the, we've got one on and one off. So this one's off, this one's on. It's just a bit of glue on the pegs and that goes in nicely. We'll be using our non-sponsored clear Gorilla Glue for it, because it's not wood. So I know where that one goes. And then we just got to work out where the rest of this goes. So, alright, one just to put the clamps on. 2, 4, 6. Clamps is 39i. 7 grips. Okay, so it's showing us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 goes there, but I'm going to keep that off for now because there's nothing there. Alright, so up next we have two of those long shafts with a bit in the middle. Those are steam pipes A. Then we have pump details, which are C's, which are these little things. So I've got no idea where they could go, but I'm not going to risk it because we like to make sure details done reasonably correct. Then we have these little detail bits, which seems to be a little bit bent on the couple of them, which are pump details. Oh, the other part that was actually pump details, control hand wheels, basically valves. Then we have these ones, which are 39 E, 39E, which is steam pipes and B. Looks quite interesting. We'll put that on there, and then we have these ones, which are steam pipes C port side and steam pipes C starboard. So they must be sided then, these ones. Yeah, they are sided. We've got one kinking one way and one kinking the other on the stems. So we'll work them out in a moment as we start to build. And then we have the central or walkway, catwalks, grips, and then screws. So what are they saying then? So we've done the clamps, but obviously we're leaving that one off because I can't see a point putting that on just yet. To take it off to put back on. Up next we have these parts, which we've already put on. What is it saying that we need to do? We do not use any glue. Okay, so we won't use glue. Then we've got to put some glue in, and then we've got the catwalk. So which way are the ladders then? Right, so we have this little cutout which goes this end of the engine, and we've already got glue in, it looks like. Let's see. Oh, no glue is needed. Right, okay, so we just got to try and slot it in. Let's bring it closer to us so we can see. So what I'm going to do is drop it in there, take it down, Try and take it down. No, can't see properly. Let's flick it that way. Got a bit more space in. Yeah. I'll slide it in lower. There we go. That seems to like it. Slide it in and twist it into place. Trying to not break any of the details. Oh, no. So we're almost there. So that's this back end, we've just got to try and lower it in. Almost. Oh, got to move forward a little bit. There, so that's going to go there. Not quite fit in little peg holes. There we go, it's going. Right, so that's there. Oh. Alright, that's clipped into that side. And that's clipped in there. So yeah, that's all in. Aha, got to try and get them, the ladders in, and little bits down the bottom. These little pegs that sits in the bottom of the engine. That's one. Oop. And that's two. There we go. So I'm gonna spin it round and let you have a quick look. There we go. So they're in, and they are clipped in quite nicely. So there's no glue needed for that. Clipped in nicely, which is great. As we like to see. Here we go. The details part. This is where the fun begins. So let's see which one's which. So that one is that one. Yeah. So that's starboard, and we'll put them down for starboard, and that is port. So let's see. We have starboard towards us. Help! No, come on. Where's it? Where's that popped? Right. Keeps turning it around all the time. Right, let's have a quick look. Right, so that bit there's quite easy to do. It's just these pipes we've got to work out. B. That's the B. And ooh, they sit with D. D's there. Right, so let's try and put the D's in first, which is fine details. Why couldn't they put these in with the other ones? I do not know. So let's have a quick look. Right, so got to spin it around so we can do the port one first and work our way down the list. So port side, there's the stairs, and then we have a single hole which is for E, which is, hang on, because that's starboard. This is port, so we want to start with E then, which is obviously that one, straight pipes. Which way round would it go? So the more smoother edge goes towards the engine, and the bit with the indent, that little indent bit, goes towards the front, in between the engines and the engine. So we'll grab our non-sponsor and go from there. So it is a bit of a fiddly job. Someone's got to do it, and we're doing it. So there's the cocktail sticks, bit of glue around the pin, and that will sit, yep, in the first hole. Find it a bit hard to see. Okay, in the first hole, nice and square. I'll show it all once it's done, and then obviously it's got to be mirrored. So we'll do the other side. Straight pieces, thank you. What we'll do to one, we'll do to the other. So there's that one. Same again. Single hole. Just there. And we'll push it down home. There we go. So we should be able to see some pipes going up. Just there. Oh, there, just in front of my finger. There. You should be able to see it, and there's obviously the same the other side. Right, so F. Is that one, which is that one there, so F. Yeah, I'll try and make sure the bend goes towards this end. Why can't I just keep starboard? Right, so right, one is there, which is saying is port. So we'll try test fitting it first. Make sure it sits in nicely. There. I'm not quite happy with the distractions, because I think what they've done is just mirrored the image. That's nice. Dropping that in there. Oh, that's just moved. No. Should go in there. It's got a little keyway for it to sit in. Come on, here we go. No, it's not going. Can't even see. Hey, come on, here you go. This sort of detail should have been done before. Right, now it's in, and bend seems to be okay. Bend towards the front, which is that one, and then obviously bend towards the front the other side. So this, let's whip that out a minute, and then we'll glue it up, and then we'll glue the other one and put them in. Right, so let's go like that. Get a bit on there. Alright, so that one now can go in there. Ooh, almost. Try again. Come on, almost in. Alright. Ooh, come on, in. There we go. So that's in. And then we'll do the other one, which is obviously a bit more of a pain, but we'll get there. And I feel I'll get rid of some of the glue because it's gone a bit hard on top. There we go. And we'll spin that round and get that in there. Again, it is a keyway. Goes in one way. Come on, there we go, it's gone in. Nice and flat. Let's grab the other cocktail stick just to give a bit of push down. Make sure they are in flat. There we go. Right, so they're in. Right, after that we have D, which is 2 holes next to each other. Make sure obviously these controls, making sure that they're facing inwards. And if I put these controls in first, I won't be able to, don't think I'll be able to get the other one in. Right, I think that's how it's going to go. Right, bit of glue. I should be able to get the other one in because it's only a smaller hole around the back of it. There we go. Give that all a minute. Should be able to get them in nicely. A little twist. No, it's getting there. It's getting there. A little bit too much. I'll put one side in. There we go, both sides are in. Alright, and then we'll get this little piece in. Which way round would it go? We'll make sure which way round. Would be I think the little stopper goes to the top. See a little hole in there. I think so. And I think there should have been a little hole, but it's not been glued out, holed out sort of thing. So, and it goes behind what's already there. So we'll put a little bit there, a little bit on there. So you've got a piece on the bottom there, a piece on there. Just drive that down the back. There we go. Oops, I'm going in. There we go. Has it gone in the bottom? Is the next question. Looks like it. Yep, so the hole is just a little bit covered, but it's fine, it's in. Let's flick it round. Do this pump details. Bit of glue around there, bit of glue around there. Right. Up next is to get that in there. Ooh. Right. Right, where's that drawing one? There we go. Ooh. Come on. Must be having you. Why aren't you going in then? That is fallen. No. Right, let's try and get you back in then. Come on, in you go. In you go. Got one side in, but not the other. And yet it's over the hole. Let's have a closer look. That's in. It's in and it's level. Right, now we'll go for this one again. So we'll place a bit of glue around this end, a little bit of glue around this end, and then we'll slide it in just around the back. There's one. There's two. Slide it in just down the back and then push it in home. Come on. Let's find the hole for it. Ooh. I can't see, it's too dark. Come on. Right, I'm going to shine a bit of extra light on it so I can see where the hole is. It is there. But I don't want to go in. There's the hole. Let's see if it's actually blocked. There you go. I think it was blocked. Now let's see if we can get that in. Still showing it's blocked. Let's get that out of the way. Try again. There we go, it's in. Yeah, it was just blocked. Oops, falling out. There we go, it's in, and that's in. But that hole there's blocked a little bit, but that's in. Right, so they're in. Bit fiddly, but it's all in. And the battery's good enough to go, but got to do slight adjustments on this because it keeps popping out. Hey ho, it says no glue, so I won't put glue. And then we just got this final piece to go in, which is, crikey, got to put a bit of glue on the tip there, a bit of glue in there. And that's got to be on a bit there, a bit there. And we'll do the other one in a moment. So Sits on there and sits there. Right, so that's now sitting. And we'll just put a little bit over that hole. A little bit on there. We'll place that one on. There we go, so that's that bit done. That's the dry one. There's that all done. Yes, we've got that little black bit to put on, and then we are finished. So let's put a little bit on that peg of the plate and that peg of the plate, and then that sits on the back of that one. There we go. That is now done and dusted for the issue. So let's quickly put that there to dry. Put the lid on there. I'll sort of glue that later. We'll do a quick 60-second ad break and we'll see how everything progresses with the booklet. So 3, 2, 1 and a quick ad break. So I can now quickly clean my hands, get the ring binder, and we'll go through the booklet together. There's the ring binder. Ooh. And then here we go. So yes, I was having a quick look at the letter that we had, and it is the Titanic that I saw going up by £1. So that starts at issue 45. So we've got one more set of issues, which is 41, 42, 43, 44 at £9.99, and then it's going to go up to £10.99. But I'm actually paying £10.99 at the minute, so it'll go up to £11.99 because I've gone for the premium option, which will give us the display case at the end, hopefully. I'm expecting that to come as one parcel through Royal Mail, hopefully. And just hopefully I don't have to put the case together, because if I've got to do that, then I've got to look at ways of doing it without causing any issues. So, welcome back from the ad break. If you had an ad break, thank you very much. We've just had a quick chat about the prices going up. So 3, 2, 1 and go. We are now coming back to quickly do the booklet, and we'll get the booklet away. So next issue we have more rods, propellers. People have been complaining about the centre propeller, because they were saying the 4 was on the sister one, which is the Olympia, and the 3 was on the Titanic. Oh, we get the other anchor, some more screws and more clamps, it looks like. So they look like it'd be pretty easy to fit. Molly Brown's Bravery, no, non-conformant. Like I said, it's hard to read upside down. Right, so what we've got here then, some more about it all. Nice stamp there about the Titanic. What else? The value of a millionaire. Oh yeah, mine being a millionaire would be great. And then obviously we've got the details. Obviously we have to use some of it. We've already done this before looking in the book, and then obviously we had this part already in place, and it's just referring to the details mainly. And then there we go. So we'll bring the ring binder in, and we'll be looking forward to issue number 40, which will be done later on tonight, because I am away this weekend. Right, there we go. We'll get that put away with the other items. There we go. So that can be stored away nicely with everything else, and I will leave you back here with the engine. Yeah, we will be next issue, next one, have the rest of them out here, and then we'll power it up and you can see the propellers move. So thank you very much for coming along, it has been great. Don't forget to check out the links that's coming up on the screen now, and don't forget to have a look in the description, because obviously in the description has all the links. We have the Facebook, we have the Fiverr store, we have the Discord, we have the Instagram, we have the Twitch, we have the Twitter, we have the family YouTube, we have the adult YouTube. So don't forget to leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, which is free of charge, or the follow button. Use the notification bell to be notified. And in the description is other people that we follow. So thank you very much for coming along, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.